So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And already we're underway here. Now it's Thuram. Olise, Conte. France finding their passes. Caught offside that time. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Conte. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Camavinga. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Olise. Camavinga with the cross. He gets big. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, important interception. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Spread neatly. Olise. No goals as yet. Vinicius Junior. He's played him through. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rudiger. Now it's Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. Now here's the delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mignon punts it upfield. Saliba makes the interception. That is Conte. Oh, that's clever. Alaba. Tchouaméni could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. 15 minutes till half-time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. Rodrigo. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe. He can run onto that.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Camavinga. And the keeper's in command.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, sweet feet.
Mbappe! Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
France just need to relax a little and ease off on crosses, Peter. They have the talent to play with more variety and craft.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lobbed in behind, brilliantly cut out. Chouameni, and he cuts out the supply. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is Conte. Olise. Can he put it away? Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
France have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a shade optimistic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Koundé. Conte. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pinches it off him. Olise. Real chance! Goal! France! And they're back in front!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Just too high.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Olise delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when...
Thuram! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7. Numero 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 20.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Great chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a super give and go. Not the most accurate pass. Rabiot. Oh, delicate chip through. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. In for a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Mbappe! There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's Camavinga. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Madrid are making a change now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mignon sends that a long way. Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nkunku. Conte, given the lift of his goal. Mbappe! Oh, this looks sharp.
6 minuti di recupero.
Couler. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Conte. Tchouameni, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, super find. Howson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too. Modric. Saliba. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Oh, well played. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Thuram picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
We have already started here.
Camavinga, chance to shoot now! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Courtois sends that a long way. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe! That's a good ball played into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Kante. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Kante! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Valverde. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he was quick to react. Camavinga, aim forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's some great hits! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
It's a sharp pass. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. And that could set him on his way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. Terrific header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Half an hour played now. Kante gets over and intercepts. Olise. Mbappe. Alaba.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. Konate makes the interception. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Olise! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Olise has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Carvajal. Valverde. And here's Mbappe.
And he's on his way!
Camavinga! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, terrible pass. Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mbappe taking charge of the dead ball, looking to widen the gap even further here. Look at the space here. Header! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe! Vinicius Junior! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Now he's off and running. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Chouameni. Camavinga tries looking up for options on the left. Here's found the way through. Oh, the shot could be on here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, this looks sharp.
di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's their second corner of the game. And that could well leave a mark. So, third corner of the game.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 14.
Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff into indiscipline.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's through here. Oh, that's a very... Mbappe! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on...
Vinicius Junior! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Thuram. Koundé. That'll be a throw. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Thuram. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He won't be happy with that one. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Valverde. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Camavinga. And there's green grass ahead of him. Valverde. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham is on his own. There's the shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Good ball over the top. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rabiot. Oh, nicely intercepted. Carvajal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Olise. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's played it in low. And the pass is into...
There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. Oh, no joy this time.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Koundé. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Camavinga. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe!
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Vinicius Junior. Olise.
Could move up a gear here. He's played him through.
Olise. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lobbed in behind, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Koundé. Conte. Oh, it's a promising...
And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Valverde. It's Camavinga. Bellingham.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Alaba cuts out the pass. Courtois sends that a long way. Hernandez. Saliba. Now he's off and running. Camavinga. Bellingham. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Hernandez. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's cut it out. Camavinga. No, that's been intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Olise.
Real chance! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Olise with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Camavinga. Oh, that's a Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. France carrying a 1-goal lead. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Valverde. Chouameni. And that has put paid to that. Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's delightful. Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Valverde. Oh, played through for the wide man. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Thuram. Camavinga. Mbappe. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Great ball if he can get... Olise! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Always onto this.
shot could be on. Hits one! And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's whipped it across. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chouameni, Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. Oh, the shot could be on here. He's in a good... There's the hit! Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 7, numero 9, numero 13. Lasciano il campo per
Alaba.
il numero 14, il numero 20,
Goulet.
il numero 12,
Looking to set
il
free a
numero
runner.
19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Aim forwards. Mbappe chasing after it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ceballos. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's only too happy to take that back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Fofana, and the counter-attack is on for France. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nkunku. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, he's had a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Gently done. Colomwani might just make this.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France definitely impressing me here, especially the way...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior! Danger averted for now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Over to the other side. Valverde. That is a great pick out. And he's had it nicked away. Mignon sends that a long way. France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's gone forward. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Now it's Camavinga. Valverde. Tchouameni has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. It's just beyond his reach. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's off and running. Olise. Conte! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Olise.
Oh, can he get onto this? Valverde. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé makes the interception. Conte. That's a good run he's making there. Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Olise. Well, the goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and...
Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Olise with the short one. Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Mbappe! Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Alexander-Arnold. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Olise has it out wide and in space. Bellingham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Bellingham. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior gets a foot in here. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6. Viene sostituito con il numero 14. Cambio di giocatori.
Now it's Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was a... Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's well spotted. 60 minutes played. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Olise has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 12.
Conte, quick look, then plays it in. And that is masterful defending. Vinicius Junior. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodrigo. Not the most accurate pass. Kolomuani under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That is Conte. Koundé. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he get onto this? So, third corner of the game.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Neatly clipped into space. Pass is just off target. Colomwani is herring after that one. Threads one in. Now it's Rabiot. Conte. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Conte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Rabiot. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looks to clip it forward.
Ci saranno
Oh,
3
that's
minuti
clever.
di recupero.
Shot a goal! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great.
Mbappe! Rabiot can get it clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Modric. Out to the left it goes. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And here's Mbappe.
Valverde. Oh, they can break here.
Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Mbappe. And the shot!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Lovely ball, and hits one! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France with the corner, they're first.
Madrid
are looking to go forward now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. He's one-on-one, surely!
And he's there to get it away. Now it's Thuram, and he was quick to react. Thuram, and it's lofted through here.
Oh, he's onto this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Thuram gets flagged offside.
Aim forwards. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a quick one.
Olise.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Interesting ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Saliba can get it clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Kante.
Thuram.
Goalkeeper's ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Oh, delicate chip through. Alexander-Arnold. Muscular approach does pay off here. That looks a cracking ball.
Olise.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Up he goes!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alaba, he's played it long, and that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Thuram, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Camavinga. Mbappe has a go! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries a shot! Now who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rudiger. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Hernandez.
Oh, really well played.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He has found the way through. And it's Kante. Oh, played through for the wide man. Courtois claims it. Thinks one through. Saliba calmly anticipates. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Thuram. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Elise. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Conte. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball.
He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their level.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Koundé.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now the finish! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Madrid go into the lead. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Olise.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Rabiot. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Thuram. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tchouaméni. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get rid. Mendy. It's Vinicius Junior.
2 minuti di recupero.
Mendy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great defending, strong and determined. 2 minutes to be added on. Nice ball and a decent hit! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last!
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence.
And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.